Back to eating the damn camera. Hey there, folks. Hopefully this is picking up clear audio, seeing as I'm practically swallowing the camera. Today's topic is unemployment and what it does to a person. Because here's the thing. We need jobs on more than just a paying the bills level. Jobs are how we join society, how we contribute to the collective. They're what fills that slot in our social instincts. We need jobs in order to feel like we're good people, frankly. We need jobs to feel like we're good citizens, like we're a part of the collective. And most importantly, we need jobs to feel like an adult. Nothing says you're an adult more than actually joining the rest of society and being able to contribute. The fact that you're working for the good of the collective is obscured by capitalism and consumerism. It seems like you're just working for a living. I mean, no one is patting you on the back and saying thank you for contributing to society. The money that you get for working, you're going to spend on yourself or your family or whatever. None of that would work if there wasn't something in our minds that compels us to go join the collective and be a part of something. That's where the whole need to feel like you're part of something bigger than yourself comes from. A feeling that you want to be part of a tribe and not just an atomized individual. Jobs give us more than just a paycheck. Even really crappy jobs that you hate, it is still giving you purpose. It is still giving you a reason to get out of bed in the morning. It's still giving you structure to your life. Hell, work gives you a kind of family or tribe. Every workplace is a village. Every job is a kind of family. So it fulfills that role as well. And then his brain went blank. So now that we've established what people get from their job, let's talk about what happens to us when we don't have one. Or, like in my case, when you're disabled and it's not an option. This leaves us individual citizens without the ability to be an adult. We don't get to go there. We are stuck in arrested mid to late adolescence because we can't actually join society. And I think that has a profoundly corrosive effect, ecologically and spiritually. I think that it causes depression in that even without anyone saying anything to you, you still feel like you are a failure, which is how we describe the feeling like you're not a good citizen, member of the tribe. In my case, I'm on provincial disability, so society has said, we get that you can't work, here's enough money to live, but I still feel incredibly huge amounts of guilt and shame over my inability to join the workforce. Doesn't matter that society has given me permission. It doesn't matter that I don't need a job in order to live. It matters that society doesn't have a place for me. It doesn't have a role. It doesn't have a job for me. That burden, that shame weighs me down more than anything else. The instinct to go and pitch in and do your part has never been fulfilled in me. A victim to mental illness before I could really get there, so I have never gotten to grow up. I've been arrested at this state my entire life and I'm 53. And I know that nobody's blaming me. I know that this is all in my head. That's kind of where mental illness lives. Human beings need purpose. We need a reason to do things. We need a direction. We need some kind of feeling like we're making progress towards something. And I haven't had that either. When you can't work, what are you left with? Left with doing things like making videos for the internet. Which is at least something I can do without, needing a job. And you're left with just keeping yourself entertained. And let me tell you, as someone who's done more or less nothing but that for 30 years, it gets old. So I'm left without purpose, and at the moment, mental illness is still keeping me from the sorts of thing I probably could do, online work, or taking college courses online. But I'm getting there. And someday I'm going to leave this tiny little corridor of a life of mine, and I'm going to actually find a way to make a living. Finally, make a living. I guess that's all from me for today, folks. I will talk to you nice people again tomorrow. Bye-bye.